What's up, you guys? It's Jbunny and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something that I have never done before and I'm trying it for the first time with you guys here on camera. I am making resin shaker charms and I'm using all supplies that I found off of Amazon. So if you're interested in seeing another resin tutorial here on my channel, definitely keep watching. I've hit 2,000 subscribers here on the It's Jbunny channel. The channel's growing every single day. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thanks so much for coming back for another video. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and turn on the notifications so that you can be notified when I post videos every single week. If you've never heard of a resin shaker charm, it is a piece of resin art that has an empty cavity inside of it, which is then filled up with liquid and fun glitter and charms to be shaken around. It is so freaking cute. I have been dying to make these for such a long time, and I finally went ahead and ordered the whole kit off of Amazon. And to do this, you are going to need a brand new supply that I have never talked about here on the channel: UV resin. Normally I use part A and part B resin, but for today's project I'm using a UV resin, which cures in about 15 to 20 minutes in UV light. I found this awesome resin shaker charm kit that comes with tons of molds. I'm going to be reviewing and demoing this kit for you. It was super exciting to try out this material for the first time. It was totally different than working with regular resin, and let me tell you guys, it was not as easy as a lot of other YouTube videos make it seem. But I'm here to keep it real with you guys, and I'm going to show you all of the ups and downs that I went through in creating today's shaker charms. I think the project turned out super cute, and I'm going to show you guys every single step along the way. But keep in mind, this was my first time trying out making resin shaker charms, so there are a couple things that I want to improve on for the future. So just keep that in mind as you're watching the video. Comment down below what other questions you have about working with UV resin and in terms of making resin shaker charms, because for sure I am coming back with another video sometime in the near future where I try my hand at making resin shaker charms again, and I'll be addressing any questions that you comment down in the video of this comment section in that next video. Alright, you guys, let's get into the resin tutorial. Enjoy watching me resin. Okay, today I'm going to be doing something super exciting. I'm going to be trying out this UV resin kit. It comes with a bottle of UV resin. It also comes with all of these sick molds, and the first mold I'm going to be trying out for you guys is this cute little star. I'm going to be wearing my respirator and of course some plastic gloves in today's video. Also, you guys, I am filming outside in my backyard, so I have plenty of fresh air, and I also picked up this cute little portable fan and I'm blowing air away from me. It's pretty sick. It's battery powered, wireless. This is the bottle of UV resin that comes in the package. It comes with a decent amount, but keep in mind that UV resin is more pricey than regular resin, so yeah, you're gonna get a really tiny bottle compared to what you're used to when you're purchasing regular resin. To cure the resin, I'll be using this UV flashlight. I'll just be curing the resin just like that. You can also use regular good old sunlight to cure the resin. So to start out, you simply take the cap off the UV resin, turn it upside down, and gently squeeze the UV resin out of the bottle. I'm filling up my entire mold slowly and making sure that I fill it all the way to the top of the mold, but not over. Then you go ahead, take your UV flashlight, and you simply hold it over the mold to start curing it. You're going to want to cure these molds for about 15 to 20 minutes depending. The next mold I'm doing is this cute round one. I don't know if it's a stopwatch or a necklace, but I just thought the shape was super cute, so I'm doing the same steps again. I'm just filling the mold up to the top, and then I'm going to cure it using my UV flashlight. So since this UV resin does require a 15 to 20 minute dry time, I did break out my UV nail lamp, which is so great for this. You can turn it on for 10, 30, 60, or 99 seconds at a time. And so basically what I did was, after I cured these for a couple minutes using my UV flashlight, I put them into my UV nail lamp and I started drying them in here, resetting it for 60-second terms a bunch of times until I felt that the resin was completely cured over a time period of 15 to 20 minutes. So a little tip and trick, you guys. I know that it's curing because you can see how the edges where the resin is more deep in the mold is still yellow, and the top where it's more thinner is more clear. So yeah, you guys, I think a good way to tell when it's totally cured is when it has turned completely clear under the UV light, or almost 100% clear. I'm definitely going to do a couple more minutes. All right, you guys, so it's been about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes inside both my UV nail lamp and also using the UV flashlight. I cured the pieces with them facing this way first, and then after I felt like they were hard, I turned them over and tried to cure them a little bit from the back side to make sure that every side got as much UV exposure as possible. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to demold them. Cute. All right, you guys, so once you have your pieces demolded, the next part I'm going to be creating is the shaker part. And so to do the shaker part, you're going to need a couple of supplies. Starting off with, you're going to need a whiteboard marker. I chose pink just because it's cute. The UV resin set comes with these sheets. You're going to need these plastic sheets of paper. You can also purchase them separately, and you can purchase them like in larger size. The next thing you're gonna need to have on hand is some baby oil, and then the last thing you're going to be needing is these cute little squeeze bottles with almost a needle-esque point at the top. I bought these in a pack of 4 off of Amazon, and this just is a container, a vessel for the baby oil, so that you can pour it more easily than out of that big jug. Totally not 100% necessary, but I do find it easier to use this, so I filled it up with some baby oil and it's ready to go. And then the next thing you're going to be needing is some shaker fillers. I have these cute pieces that I picked up off of Amazon, some different types of pearls, some random eclectic shapes. This one has some like black plastic bows in it. This one has some like snowflakes and other lighter colored glitters. And yes, of course you can also use glitter. I might just use the glitter in the doming layer, but yes, you can put glitter inside of your shakers. And the first thing I'm going to do is pick out inside what I'm going to put into each shaker. So into this one, I'm going to start out by putting some of these cute pearls. Also, you guys, you always want to make sure before you seal up your shaker that the beads can move back and forth. You don't want anything that's too tall, because as you can see, these molds are not that thick, so make sure anything you put in here is not too tall to be able to be sealed in but still have room to move around. Okay, and then in the star, I'm also going to put some pearls. I have these. And I'm going to put the bow in there. I also have some of these cuties. I'm going to put the white one right here. I have some of these cute clear beads. I'm gonna drop some of those in there. and some in the other one. I also have these cute silver ones. I'm just putting a napkin under here so you guys can, I guess, see the shakers a little bit better. The next step I'm gonna do is I'm going to take out 2 pieces of this clear paper. I'm gonna put one on top of the star and one on top of here. And now I'm going to take my dry erase marker and I'm going to trace the shape. Now I'm going to take my scissors and cut that shape out. Then I'm going to lay it down onto my mold and make sure it fits. That one is a perfect fit. Okay, you guys, so before I do anything else, I'm going to take a little bit of my baby oil, going to start filling it in. Just a little bit with a base layer. Don't get baby oil anywhere else on your mold. Now I wanted to fill it a little bit because I do want to put in some other glitters, but I don't want them to static cling to the bottom. So I just wanted to fill it with a little bit of baby oil first, and then I'm dropping a couple of those pieces in there. And then I have some of these cute heart glitters. I'm gonna drop those in here. Alright guys, now I'm going to take some more of my UV resin and I'm going to simply trace it around the edge. Gonna pop it right down on top and then take my UV flashlight and cure. This is going to make a seal in between the oil and your resin piece, and now the top piece of this plastic that you are adhering using the UV resin. Okay guys, so as you can see, the oil is not all the way filled up to the top, but there is a little opening that the mold provides you on this side. I'm gonna turn the piece upside down and fill this up. Okay you guys, so I had some leaks on my side, which is no good for the baby oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put more UV resin around the edge and I'm going to cure. Just gonna put a little bit more around the edge to make sure. Okay guys, so new strategy. I'm going to poke a hole right in the center of this plastic. Put the needle in to fill the baby oil and squeeze. Now fill that hole in that I created to fill the oil. Now I'm going to start doming. Just gonna sprinkle very little glitter. Take my glitter. And now I'm going to take my mini sander. It's a small hand tool. It's actually a nail manicure tool, but I use it for my resin. If you guys want to know more about this hack, definitely check out my video on the secret to sanding resin. I go into this tip and trick in depth, but yeah, you guys, I am using this mini tool, this mini sander right now to sand off any of the excess drippage that dripped over to the side. I, by mistake, dripped a lot of extra UV resin over the side. So no big deal. I'm sanding this off. I actually used a lot of resin on the doming layer because I really wanted to seal the baby oil in. I was having problems sealing the top plastic piece to the bottom, and so I just did an excess of resin to counteract this leakage, and so therefore now I have to do that sanding. No big deal. I'm using this tool to get the shape back of that lovely star shape. Okay, here's what the shakers are looking like so far. Oh my god, I'm loving them. They definitely have a little bit less baby oil than I wanted, but the charms are still moving around. So freaking cute, and yeah, I'm loving them. So comment down below what you guys think of the project so far. So my camera died and I missed one little small step. So to recap it, I took my UV resin and I put my pieces here on this other silicone ashtray mold that I have, just in case any leaked on the sides, and I domed out the top layer of the star. Once I put a little bit of resin on, I lightly sprinkled some glitter on top, and then I cured with my UV light, and then I actually put it out in the sun to cure some more. And this was to really make sure that the top had enough UV resin on it to hold the baby oil in. And so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sander and clean these pieces up because I do have some overflow and sharp edges. And then also any baby oil that got on the outside because of the little leaks, I'm going to use this 99% alcohol to clean it off with a cotton ball. Alright guys, enjoy watching me finish this project, and I'll be back to show you the final results. Alright, I'm back, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these resin shaker charms. It was definitely a lot more difficult than I originally anticipated, but I was able to come through on the project and complete a finished resin shaker charm. So I am so excited to show you guys the final result, and here they are. So this is the first one, the round one, which I put all of the little black bows in, and then some of the bright colored confetti as well. As you can see, I didn't really put a lot of baby oil in here, and that would be my main critique on myself for this project, that next time I would definitely add more baby oil. But I'm super happy that the glitter bounces around like it does. I think it looks so cute. I don't really have a lot of static cling problems, and I know that's a really common problem, but I was able to avoid that by putting some baby oil in before I sealed it up, and I think this one turned out so freaking cute. Here's the star one, which actually I really love. Again, I only halfway filled it with baby oil. I still think it's super cute, and I love how all of the embellishments that are trapped on the inside just float around. It really is magical. I think these both turned out so freaking cute, and I had so much fun making them. I definitely learned so many tips and tricks along the way that I was able to share with you guys, do's and don'ts, and I hope you guys loved going along this resin shaker journey with me, my first time trying it. This was definitely what I would consider a resin craft for more advanced users. If you're a beginner to resin, be ready to be challenged when you're attempting to do this project. And yeah, you guys, I do love how they came out. They actually like shake around. I can hear them shaking around. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I'll see you guys back on my next video. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Bye, guys.